Hello there, you goofy ragamuffins. We are back. We are back in the land of Cyrodiil during the Oblivion Gate crisis. We are a pilgrim, knight errant, silencer, which is the highest rank you can achieve in the Assassin's Guild of the Dark Brotherhood. We were just recently kicked out of the mage college, but we were archmage of all of the Empire, which is pretty insane. We just graduated as the Grey Fox, the guild master of the Thieves Guild. Among many, many accolades and side quests have all brought us to this moment in time, this most tremendous of moments, this most fabulous, wonderful, serendipitous moment of great grandeur, of which we are on a road. We are on a road to a humble priory to see a monk. See a monk about an amulet that relates to the assassination of the late Emperor Tiber Septim, and link with the Mythic Dawn cult, and link with the... Yes, indeed. In conjunction with the recent opening of Oblivion Gates with Daedra, the Elder Scrolls demons flooding into Mundus, and into Cyrodiil, and all over Tamriel. So quite the apocalyptic event going on here that we must face in our final quest. And then we have the Shivering Isles, and then we would have defeated essentially Oblivion minus some side quests. But, you know, I'd love to do 100% completion, but, you know, I'm not that guy. I gotta, you know, I try to pick up the most interesting side quests and then all the main quests. But we did all of the main quests. Oh, we're also champion in the arena too, so a lot accomplished. So I was checking the hours put in, and it's 80 something hours. So we're cruising. We're getting through this game, and we're doing a good job. And it's been entertaining. It's been good storytelling. It's been good world crafting. I'm pretty excited to. We still have a ways to go, but it's interesting to see this chapter in my channel kind of come to a close. It's kind of bittersweet, and then we'll see where you guys want to go from there. But you know, it's been. I appreciate you guys choosing to want me to do this playthrough. So I think a year ago to this date is roughly when I started. So
welcome to Waynon Priory, a monastic retreat dedicated to Talos and the Nine Divines. I'm Prior Mabro, head of our community, and responsible for all our religious and secular affairs.
That's an ecumenical matter. I always wanted to say that. Okay, so did you know where Joffrey is?
You'll most likely find him in the library. Our order works to spread the teachings and worship of the divine Talos. Surely you have heard of us. If not, I invite you to spend some time in our fine library. All are welcome here. The Emperor's elite knights. They dedicate themselves to Talos above and the Septims here on Earth. The loss of the Emperor must be a terrible blow to them.
Indeed.
Waynon Priory is a monastery devoted to the praise and worship of Talos and the Nine Divines. Brother Pine, Father Joffrey, and I are members of the Order of Talos. Eranor, a lay brother, tends after the sheep and our little farm. Surprised by Eranor's uncanny way with sheep? Perhaps it would interest you to know that Eranor's sister, Dagail in Leowyn, is an accomplished spellcrafter.
Ooh.
Brother Piner is a fine young monk, zealous and energetic. In time, I hope he may add patience and prudence to his list of virtues.
He's a little overeager. All right, well, interesting, yeah. I like it. Very humble. Looks like they've got their little offerings here. Some of the best wine. So it looks like they're giving the best first fruits of their labors to the Nine Divines, which are the equivalent of which are the lowercase gods that are worshipped in Tamriel, by the Empire and many and I think the Nords and because of the Empire's influence, I think a lot of people have adapted to the Nine Divines. But I really like kind of the nod to like almost the Christian architecture. Very medieval, very cool, just beautiful. Like I think it's cool that they are continuing to make cathedrals because it is, it makes you think of the transcendent and things. It's very very pretty. All right, so let's go see if we can find Brother Joffrey.
To what do I owe this pleasure? Good day.
Good day, I said. Good day, sir. What do you have to say?
The Priory is a chapter house of the Order of Talos. With the last Septim Emperor dead and all his heirs, Tiber Septim is the god and patron saint of our order. And now his dynasty has come to an end. It's very painful.
Indeed.
I was just here reading the Black Horse Courier about the assassination and looking through A Short Life. Uriel was an old man, a good man and a good emperor. Why would anyone want to kill him? And all his sons?
I think it has something to do with the cult of the Mythic Dawn.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that you have, like, with this kind of advanced, like, Romanesque structures of roads and kind of modern sensibilities. It's not the internet where you get information at a click, but they can get their information pretty quickly. So he already knows about the assassination. Although, to be fair, if he's just looking at it now, that means the paper's super late because we waited to the end to do the main quest. So it just is. And part of the reason is because it's really going to alter the world. And I wanted to go through all the other quests before doing some any apocalyptic events. It just wouldn't be as if I did all like the main quest first and the other quests, it wouldn't be as epic. Here's our man. Here's good old Joffrey, sitting in his study, very humble with his modest library and alchemy. I don't know. The church okay that, Joffrey? I don't know if the church is okay. As Archmage, I'll allow the church to practice alchemy, but I'm not sure. I guess I'm not the Archmage anymore. But he's got his looks like, oh, did they make their own pottery? That's kind of neat. Yeah. Very humble, as I'd expect a monk to be. All right, buddy boy, what's going on? Tell me the good news.
Hello, I'm Brother Joffrey. Can I help you?
Indeed.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
They're kind of grabby. Oh, okay.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I was there. I saw him die by the hands of the cult of the Mythic Dawn.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
With great power comes great responsibility.
He uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City.
Ooh.
With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Let's light the fires.
The dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades.
Wow.
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers.
Wow.
I lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Crazy.
His name is Martin. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. Yes, Kvatch. I cannot believe that the attack on Kvatch is a coincidence. The enemy seem to know all our secrets. You must return to Kvatch at once and rescue Martin, if he lives. There is no time to lose. If there's anything you need, please ask. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
I can't remember. I think we'd been to Kvatch. Hopefully we didn't mess up the quest line. That would be devastating.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
That's it? You're not going to talk to me anymore? Oh. Oh. Well, that's very kind of you. Let's see what there is. Yeah, would have been if we went right to the quest instead of doing all the other quests, because our weapons way outrank any of this stuff. But it would be useful for someone that who just wanted to do the main quest right off the bat.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
But I want to know about assistance.
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room.
It was very meager.
You should speak to them about it if you haven't already. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Ah.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
I'm having a good time talking here. I'm learning stuff.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
I think he's the Daedric Prince of Ambition, Plots, and Destruction, maybe? He's a pretty intimidating character.
You're right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. I serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodlines. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Interesting.
Waste no time. You must find Martin.
We must be off. We must be off to find Martin. But he's got himself over his head in Kvatch, so apparently some Oblivion gates opened up in Kvatch. And stuff is going down. Okay, I think we closed the Oblivion gate. But there's still Daedra around, so we can still get the quest done. Yeah, imagine having to do that quest with like iron arrows and stuff versus like a Daedric mace. All these gators. Go back to Florida. What? Oh no. Not elementals. And Triceratops. It's brutal. And whatever that guy is. You can feel the blowback when they hit you with their swords. It pushes me back. It's pretty crazy. It would have been interesting to see what what the architecture looked like, because each city has some kind of unique architecture where we're just kind of limited here with Kvatch's been overrun.
What's it like out there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
I just rescued you fools.
It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives.
Our lives. Okay, I'll go be seeing you. I'll be seeing you. Yes, I will. I'll be seeing you. As I get stuck on a pillar. Yeah, you guys must have been just chilling for like the whole entire game. Oh, that's a...
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire, and something worse. In the ruins.
Yeah, hell's pretty messed up. Alright, so... Where... It says he's in this main chapel area somewhere. Martin? Brother Martin?
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city.
He even sounds like his father, who's voiced by Patrick Stewart. He's got a very Patrick Stewart-ish kind of proper I was part of the theater kind of voice. Come with me, you're in danger.
Of course I'm in danger, but I'm needed here. I can't leave. I assume you didn't risk your own life to come here to tell me something I already know.
I did.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I have to tell you something, but it's going to be really, really difficult because, it's going to blow your mind.
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now.
It's a conflict of
Part of
faith.
the divine plan. I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
He's discouraged. But there is a plan. We're part of it.
Plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
We should just be like, yeah, the gods have failed you, and then just leave. That would be hilarious. Nah, we're not gonna be dicks. We're gonna be nice. You're also...
Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
But you are Superman. The Daedra came here for you.
An entire city destroyed to get at me?
Yeah, let that weigh on your mind.
Because I'm the Emperor's son?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Wayne Priory.
I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
Oh, but I cleared a path.
It isn't that I don't believe you. We've been through too much.
the Chapel of Akatosh. I'm not going out there. You too.
Did I miss something? This guy's still undulating, if that's even the right term. Okay, maybe there's some stuff to clear out up here still. This would be a good vantage point for an archer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all this area cleared out.
A whole city, just...
But I cleared it out. Babe, sweetheart, sweet cheeks, I cleared it out. I cleared the city out. Why don't you believe me?
It's the Chapel of Akatosh.
Yeah, I know, but you're safe to go now. I cleared out the city.
It isn't that I don't believe you. We've been through...
Who do I talk to?
Greetings, traveler. A gate opened and Deirdre... I don't know how the fires...
Oh, maybe I have to talk to the people, the soldiers outside of the city, and tell them it's okay. And then, yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls, I like Elder Scrolls games. They're par to none. But, you know, it's quite a... It would be very difficult to program a huge game, and it just is... I think each rendition they get better, but it is kind of buggy. So hopefully I can still talk to these guys.
Are you ready? We need... Fuck!
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll make their job easy unless they respawn. Oh, they respawn. Busty spiders. And elementals. The design for Oblivion demons is so random. You have like gator, giant mutant gators. Triceratops. You have busty spiders. You've got elementals. It just is pretty silly overall. Everything is kind of goofy. Okay. Oh my gosh. The elemental design is pretty cool. Oh. We're working getting our... For being Archmage, we didn't really learn a lot about spellcasting. These things here look the most... I have helped sell Savlian? Matthias, and his men retake the southern plaza. I should talk to him about our next move. Alright, but not without casualties. It will be remembered.
We wiped the bastards out. It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
You are rescued.
The area is clear.
But he did give the order.
Be seeing you.
I wondered if you'd come back. I admit I've had my doubts about your story.
It's so brooding.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Alright, Brother Martin. It's my man. Back to Quarrel, the Wayne Priory, where we will talk to Joffrey about the end times.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
They're always one step ahead.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Literally.
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone.
Oh, you're
I
that
went
guy.
around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran. Whew. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us. Such fuck!
You are weak, like the god you pray.
I think the Mythic Dawn, they have like enchanted armor. Yeah.
Lord Dagon will welcome
Just gonna make sure the sheep are okay. What are you guys doing? Why are we at the sheepfold? You guys don't make any sense. Oh, he's in the chapel.
Timing is excellent.
you are weak, like the god
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House.
They take it.
We need to go see if it is
Go check on the amulet.
together. But I fear the worst.
Even though I have no idea where the secret room is. Let's be off.
We came here for the Amulet of Kings.
Let's go see if we can find the Amulet of Kings.
Well met.
Ah, tricky.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
It's such a downer.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains.
Ooh.
A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple. You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable.
Oh, I have Shadowmere.
For it any longer. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge.
I know the Blades play a pretty integral part in Morrowind.
There as anywhere.
but it's been a long time since I played Morrowind, and I don't know if I played the main quest in Morrowind or not. It was like back when I was in high school. That was like 2004 or something. You know, it was a while ago. Okay. Cloud. This is intriguing. Huh. So it's up by Bruma. Bruma borders Skyrim, so right on the border of the Nord country, up in the icy mountains. It's not quite as romantic as playing Skyrim for sure, but I don't know. It's got a charm to it. The mountains look a little dirty though. I don't know if all these little speckles are supposed to be grass encroaching on the mountain, but it's kind of painterly, I guess.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Wow, this has a very like Japanese kind of feel to it, almost like a. Also, maybe there are tinges of that kind of Tibetan monk kind of feel to it. You know, meets it's like Tibet meets Japan with like kind of the Zen feel to it.
Times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos.
Chaos.
But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Martin!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Eh? How you doing, eh?
Much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. It's just a very rigid military system. You could put a if it's rigid enough, you could put like a chair up there and have them pretend it was talking, giving them orders, and they would just go ahead with protocol. All right, we need to get the amulet back.
Of course, the amulet of kings. So I can take it to the temple of the One.
The royal we.
Dragonfires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the emperor.
That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first.
It's got a very soulful voice. But I'm going to try to do the best I can, although I'm jaded. I'm a jaded priest that has fallen out of faith with the Nine Divines, and I need to regain my kingdom, regain my faith through some kind of adventure.
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch, everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
There's a necromancer?
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of dragonfires is the key.
All right, big guy.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
So, yeah, this is neat. This is kind of a cool fortress going on here. I can see the capital from here. So we're going to restore him to his rightful throne here soon. It seems like if he has seen Daedra gates and Daedra, it seems like if you saw signs of the devil or signs of evil, like the Daedra are like the demons of the Elder Scrolls, that would lead you to believe that there's a good. Because like evil kind of shines the light on good, it almost feels like. Joffrey?
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Doesn't mean certain death, right? Promise? You pinky swear I'm not gonna die? Okay, I'll join the...
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Hail!
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the
good old Luther.
Imperial City.
If you ever get Martin Septim and Luther Broad together, you'll have Martin Luther, the progenitor of one of the great figures in the Protestant Reformation. And of the Kings.
Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Gotta reseal those barriers.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
I'll be off.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Good to know.
Give my warm regards to Boris.
I feel like we've been able to get by so far barefoot
He did well to send you.
in our monk's robe with like really awesome Daedric weapons. So maybe it's time to get some armor.
Sir,
Yes, it's quite the fancy place here. Speaking of blades, they got all the blade aesthetics. I like it. They got the dragon sconces. I mean, you can't get much more brutal than that. You got your blades. What if one of these went loose? You're just like walking around like you just get like a blade through your head, just like straight down your spine or something.
good evening, sir.
Good evening, I say. Yeah, some pretty humble areas here. I think I can take any of these. I think is our
I'm surprised to see you here. Have you been to talk to Boris in the Imperial City yet?
Oh, you told me that to go get armor, you goofy gooferton. So silly. Alright, let's... Oh no. Too much crap. Well, we have I have better armor than the blade stuff anyway. Um. So Spellbreaker shield. We have there we go. Now we're looking like Clash Day. Do the kids still do that? Where they had, this is one of my memories from high school, is they'd have different days where you'd wear mixed mash, like clothing. They'd have like just the kind of for camaraderie and make, you know, have special days at school. We'd wear like they wear like different socks, mismatched socks or something, and you wear like plaid with like stripes, and I don't know. Do you guys do that anymore? What do you guys do in high school nowadays? For school spirit. It'd be, yeah, cool, school spirit week. Okay. Here you go.
Thank
Now promise me you won't ask for another one.
blessings of Mistara upon
Now that guy knows I have coin.
For books, first edition.
Okay, good old Luther. Good old Luther here. The cheapest rooms in all of Cyrodiil.
Good day.
This very light eyebrows.
He got reassigned to Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this hustle and bustle about the Gray Fox.
The Gray Fox, huh?
The Gray Fox, anyway. I think the Imperium just made him up as an excuse to raise our taxes.
Are you saying you lack faith in the Gray Fox? Well, you are looking at him now. You are beholden. It is I, the Gray Fox, the master of the Thieves Guild that is standing before thee, and you are basking in my presence. You look like you doubt.
Daedric shrines nearby. I know of two. North of the city, south of Bruma, east of the Silver Road is a Mephala shrine. East of the city, at the head of the Red River, is a shrine to Vermina.
Why do you know so much about Daedric shrines, Luther Broad?
Farewell.
Move along, friend.
Wow, I guess put the kibosh on that interaction.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
I like being controlled. And it's a bit on the short side.
I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
So he follows you, I follow him, and then am I followed?
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Oh, he looks absorbed in his book there.
You treacherous little filcher. How dare you steal from me?
It's gonna interrupt our following because we're gonna have the town guard on our butts.
The time of cleansing.
See, maybe we can. Did I take food? Let's drop any of our hot items. Do we have hot items? That radish. All right, what's up?
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case.
He's reading a book. But the Mythic Dawn cult. Yeah, it was just all open in the open, like reading like a Mythic Dawn cult book. Like no one would look at the title, like how to join the Mythic Dawn cult. It's, but I'm not. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you goof. Okay.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
Maybe.
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic.
A Daedra cult? Deidre?
Apparently,
Deidre?
Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they know this.
Good old Deidre.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
Found Uriel's hair, though.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults. I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book.
It's all over, Lord. That's too... Okay.
Wait, I have another message from the Grey Fox.
But I'm the Grey Fox. This is getting silly.
The Grey Fox requests a meeting. Please.
Okay.
May Shadow hide you.
Well, it's too late now.
You need me?
Yeah, that kicked in late. All the mishaps. Yeah, so I guess the final heist finally kicked in. We were supposed to wait like a whole week's time or something. Oh yeah, and we're also kicked out of the college probably. So we have to get reinstated.
How do you do?
Yeah, they took all of our crap. Can I?
It is unfortunate that you have been found guilty of killing a guild member. As such, if you wish to be reinstated, you must perform... Very well. Make no mistake, this task is simple, but has a purpose. In selflessly serving the guild, at risk to yourself, while putting your own feelings aside, you prove your devotion to the cause. You will help replenish alchemical supplies for the guild. Bring me 20 vampire dust and 20 Daedra hearts. Surprised? Annoyed? It is not unexpected. Nevertheless,
All right.
have you returned with... Then we have...
Greetings, wizard.
It's nice to see you too, but you're a bit...
Oh my gosh.
What can I help you? You aren't the first person to go looking for... Oh, if you... Please... Visit me again anytime.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, we're gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me collect all these items, but we're gonna get reinstated. So we're going to be Archmage again. So we'll have that accolade back under our belt. And then we're gonna talk to the gal at the college about which will be nice. There's something very soothing about seeing all these awards. So we're the Knight Brother in the Blades. That's our new thing. We're Master Thief. I thought we were the Gray Fox. Oh yeah, we haven't finished. We'll just say we're technically the Gray Fox. Fighters Guild. We're Master Fighters Guild. We're Silencer in the Dark Brotherhood. The Grand Champion in the Arena. Pilgrim, 9 Divines. Divine Crusader. Knight Errant. Yeah. So next time we're gonna get reinstated as Archmage, and we're gonna get to the bottom of the Mythic Dawn cult and find out what this professor at the college knows. In the meantime, until then, we'll see you again for the final quest in Cyrodiil before we do the last DLC in the Sheogoth's Mad Realm of the Shivering Isles and complete the game of Oblivion. We'll see you then. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys are what keeps my channel going, and I greatly appreciate you choosing to watch my channel and choosing to support me with your viewership and likes, and just it's really cool to see a bunch of nerds that to do this as kind of a hobby that you guys also enjoy, and hopefully it'll keep growing, and we'll go keep expanding the channel. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far, so that's thanks to you guys. So I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon for another adventure in Cyrodiil.